Hi, everyone. My name's Patty Marmon, and welcome to Empower Half Hour. I'm your host tonight, and tonight I am super excited to be interviewing Miss Sabrina Rodriguez from the Bronx, New York. Woohoo! Yay! And
From
so
Buffalo.
tonight, I just want to share that many women are looking for job security in this current market, and the direct sales industry is generating over $145 billion a year. Totally crazy. And it's evident that a lot of the direct sales companies are offering a much higher quality product, very competitive compensation plans, as well as inspirational training that's exploding their bottom market. Pure Romance is one of the leading direct sales companies on the cutting edge of this type of technology and training. And our products are bath, beauty, lingerie, relationship enhancement items, as well as education and information to strengthen couples' relationships, but also keep single women safe. Our high quality line of product is unique. Our hostess plans are extraordinary, and our product is competitively priced. Most importantly, it's very, very evident that Pure Romance cares about their consultants. And Pure Romance's mission is to empower, educate, entertain. And the great thing is any consultant with Pure Romance can make $500 to $1,000 a month by just doing a couple of parties. Or they can even generate a six-figure income if they choose with our inspirational training and support programs. It is definitely evident that Pure Romance has changed Sabrina Rodriguez's life and many of the consultants she leads. And so tonight, we're going to hear what all the buzz is all about and catch up with Sabrina. So please help me welcome Miss Sabrina Rodriguez. Yay, Sabrina. So happy to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thanks. So Sabrina, could you share with our guests a little bit about yourself and how you got started with Pure Romance?
Absolutely. I am 24 years old. I just turned 24 a couple weeks ago. I am a current President's Club member, and I'm on track to hit the 2016 President's Club again. And I have started Pure Romance 4.5 years ago because I was in college. I was a sophomore in undergrad, and I needed something that was more flexible with my time. I was a waitress full time. I hated smelling like fish on Fridays after a long 12-hour day. So honestly, I needed something that worked around my schedule instead of me working around someone else's. And that's exactly what I did. It took me 4 months to quit my waitressing job, and Pure Romance completely supported me through college for those 2 years and beyond. So I do work a full-time job in a law firm, and during the night I do my parties and my team coaching, and I absolutely love it that I get to make more money in one night than I do working in 1 week in a law firm.
That is absolutely crazy. You started when you were 19 years old?
Yes, I was really young.
So tell me a little bit about how was that being 19 and you're doing shows for probably a majority of women that are much older than you, twice or even 3 times your age?
When I first started, it really was kind of a struggle because a lot of people would ask me what my mom thought about what I was doing, and my mom's my number one supporter. She has a Pure Romance by Sabrina hoodie. She passes out business cards, anything that's going to make me happy, and she sees how happy Pure Romance has made me. So really, as soon as I start talking, they listen, they understand that I know what I'm talking about, I'm very knowledgeable, and I'm very outgoing, and I make a very comfortable environment, no matter what age, 18 and up. You're more than welcome to attend a party, and it's going to feel just like I've known you for years.
So could you share what have you enjoyed most about Pure Romance?
There are a couple things. One of my favorite things are the trips. I absolutely love going on free trips when they're paid for. So those are great. And also my team. I lead a very strong group of women called the Pink Sapphires, and they spread all over from New York down to Florida, some in between. So it's really nice that I get to make those friendships with women who I would never have ever met otherwise.
Oh my gosh. So could you tell me where, I know you just got back from a trip, but could you tell everyone, where did you just go for a trip, and And how was it?
Do you see the smile on my face? Because I can't stop smiling. We just spent 4 days in Chicago. It was a completely relaxing shopping spree trip. We got cash money. We got to go shopping. We went to 5-star steakhouses, restaurants. We really got the royal treatment, and it was absolutely amazing to hang out with Patty and Chris as well. We got a lot of one-on-one time with them, which was amazing.
Could you share with our listeners or anybody watching, who is Patty and Chris?
Patty is the founder of Pure Romance. She started this business way back when I was a baby. I think I was like 1 or 2 in 1993. And she is the founder, and her son Chris is the CEO and president of Pure Romance. And they are absolutely amazing, amazing people.
It sounds like it's definitely, as I know for sure, it's a family business, obviously.
Yes.
Well, could you share a little bit about what makes Pure Romance unique from any other direct sales business?
When I first got introduced to Pure Romance, I was not the kind of girl that said, oh, I am going to sell this for the rest of my life. I had no intentions on not going to law school. I was on track to go to law school, and I decided during my senior year to not do that for a couple of reasons. But Pure Romance was something that I thoroughly enjoyed, and I knew that if I had the time to do it, it would work for me. So with that, I really just had, I don't know. I mean, I just had the opportunity to do it. So for me, it was a no-brainer.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So could you share a little bit about your parties? What keeps your customers coming back? What do you do? Because, again, you're 24 years old. You're already reaching a high level in the Pure Romance company, and you're working full time. So could you share a little bit, what is it that makes you unique? Why do your customers keep coming back to you?
I have a very strong relationship with my clients. As soon as I meet you, you're kind of like my best friend, and you're kind of stuck with me. And I have some clients who will text me and say, I'm at a party right now and you're not here, and I'm so sorry, but I need to buy something to support my friend. I say, that's okay. Buy something. Support whoever the consultant is. But really, it's a matter of friendship, and I really am proud to say that my clients are my friends, and I look forward to seeing them. I do parties for some women 3-4 times a year because we just need to get together and catch up, so we might as well do a party. And I would have never met them if it wasn't for meeting them at a previous party.
That is so awesome, and it just sounds like that support, you have so much support from your clients.
I do.
And those relationships, that is awesome. And speaking of supporting clients, a lot of your clients have followed you into the business. So this year alone, could you share how many women you've welcomed to your team?
So far in 2015, I welcomed 17 women to my team.
Oh my gosh, 17 women. Oh,
yes.
What could you share a little bit about your new consultant training? So as we have a client that's wanting to get started with Pure Romance, could you share a little bit?
Absolutely. So she gets a welcome email, and it pretty much just breaks down how to find Party School, which is an amazing corporate training done through the website, where it's from the day you get your consultant ID number and sign up to your first party, everything in between. So it's amazing to walk through that and be able to help them go through the Party School. So once they complete Party School, they also shadow parties with me, which is where you really get the meat and potatoes, because you get to see the whole behind the scenes of being a Pure Romance consultant. And we also do a new consultant training once a month, and we get the girls together who have been in the business for less than 3 months, and we really just go back to basics. We go through organization and all that kind of stuff that really you need that background knowledge in order to be successful.
It sounds like your current job, working in the law firm, has definitely had a positive effect with, say, organizational skills too, and communication.
Yeah, it gets a little hard when you have designated 40 hours a week designated to someone else or somewhere else, but it really makes you realize how valuable your time really is. Instead of sitting on Facebook for 3 hours, you can be doing a party and making a couple $100s. So I'd rather take that choice and make the extra money that I could use for my future.
Sabrina, oh, I love that. Thinking about your future. Here you are 24 years old and thinking about your future. I love that. I love that. And so you work full-time during the week. Could you share a little bit about what your party schedule looks like? If you're working Monday through Friday during the week, when do you have time to party?
I party usually 8 times a month. And for me, that's very low. During Valentine's Day, I usually have around 12 to 14 parties. So I'm super busy and I absolutely love it. But usually my parties consist of Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. And that's when I can relax the most and unwind and be able to get a great party experience for my guests as well. Because it can be draining when you are working. You don't want to go home. You just want to go home and relax. So I understand when some girls think that, I work a full-time job, I really don't want to party during the week, but that's where a lot of my party sales come from, are on Thursday nights. That's usually where I make the most money. And it's worth it to spend a couple hours on a Thursday night and party. So I have a pretty nice schedule. I make it work to my advantage, but I really enjoy being able to make that the way that it works for me.
So you're only doing 8 parties a month, and you've won multiple trips, only doing 8 parties a month, 4 hours a party, so maybe 8 hours a week, and you're already earning a prestigious position with Pure Romance and going on free trips. But wait, there's more. And you have this amazing team by working just part-time hours. Gosh, that is totally crazy.
Yeah, when I started, I signed my first girl on my team within 2 weeks, so I didn't even have my launch party yet. So we kind of grew together, and I've always had a team, but I started realizing in 2014, end of 2014 into 2015, that a lot of women I know who are complaining on Facebook or really struggling in their lives need this opportunity. If you can make $50 an hour working your flexible schedule, why would you work at a regular store for $8, $9 an hour? So to be able to offer that has been absolutely huge for me to get the girls on my team motivated. My new girls are making about $50 an hour right now, and it's only going up from there. It's absolutely amazing. Everyone on my team is part-time. They work a full-time job just like I do, and we have some incredible numbers that are going on my team. It really blows my mind.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that? Working part-time and getting paid to party. Yeah. What a great deal. Yeah. Could you share with our listeners, anyone that's listening in, are there minimum sales quotas?
Right now, the minimum, I just tell my girls to do 1 party every 2 months, but it's $100 retail. And some girls on my team are their own shoppers. They really get to buy their products at a discount. Oh, I'm sorry. My fire alarm's going off in my house.
Oh, do you need to go check? See, this interview is really hot. It's really hot.
Oh, I think it's fixed. I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh, it's a steam from the iron. My mom's ironing. Oh. It's a steam from an iron. It's from this interview. It's so hot. That's why.
That's it. You're smoking. You're smoking. That is awesome.
Okay, where were we? Sorry.
I love it. So you just mentioned your consultants are making $50 an hour on up. Could you share with our listeners the average party that how much you can earn with an average party, and how do you get paid?
Right now, the average party for my new consultants on my team and the girls on my team is about $600 in retail. So they're going to be going home with over $200, $225 in profit the night of their party. Cash, credit card, whatever method you accept payment, and you get paid that night. And that's what I love most about it, is that if you do have an upcoming bill or something that popped up, you can just do a party and it pays right away. You don't need to wait till the end of the month to get your paycheck.
Oh, I love that. And obviously, the more parties you do, the higher your paycheck, and the opportunity to earn a lot of benefits and incentives with Pure Romance.
Yes.
Which you have. So could you share a little bit some of the amazing benefits and incentives available to any consultant?
Yeah, free product for sure. Every $1,000 in sales you have, you get $50 in free product. For me, sometimes it's personal, where I just need to restock on some items, or sometimes it is for hostess gifts, or I get to sell it for full 100% profit, which you cannot beat, 100% profit. Also, we get monthly bonuses. Just for having a team, you get an override check. And the 10th of the month, every month is like Christmas to Pure Romance, because they send out all of our checks from the previous month. And that's absolutely amazing that you get to wake up on the 10th and you know that you have a nice solid bonus added to your checking account, which is also nice. So there's a bunch of different ways of getting the trips. We have amazing incentives for that as well. And even if you have $10,000 in retail sales in a month, which is completely doable if you're part or full-time. I've had $10,000 months even in 2015. And you also get a 2.5% kickback. So $250 extra cash. You can't say no. It really is a motivation in itself.
And then as you build your team, could you share a little bit about the lifestyle bonus?
Oh, I love the lifestyle bonus. It is awesome. Depending on what level you're at, you're going to get a minimum of an extra $100 a month added to your bonus check, all the way up to $1,000 a month, which is huge. I can't even believe that they can afford to give away these kind of bonuses. It's unheard of.
So just by doing what you're doing, working part-time hours, less than 8 times a month, and you're already getting a bonus just for kind of showing up.
Absolutely. My average check, I make about $700 a month in my bonus check. So that's about 2 parties right there on top of my party profits.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So could you share a little bit? What is one big splurge that you've had with your money?
I should have brought. Okay, so I have this new addiction, and it is called Michael Kors.
Oh.
And the bonus money we got in Chicago, I actually just bought a brand new Merlot colored Michael Kors purse. And that was definitely an amazing birthday present to myself, because I would never be able to afford that if I worked just a regular job.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations.
I'm addicted now. I can't stop.
Oh, that is so awesome. So Sabrina, say someone gets started with Pure Romance and then they decide, okay, it's not for me. What happens then?
Really, all that happens is that you get a big box of goodies at the end of the day. Really, if it's not for you, then it's not for you. But the girls who I have met who have joined my team and may have found that this was the wrong time for them eventually are my best customers. And they also get to experience something that you get a nice little tax bonus, some deductions on your taxes, you get a box of goodies, and you get to meet new friends. And really, I think that even if you're only in this for a day or for a year or for 10 years, you're going to have some sort of gratitude towards Patty and Chris and just Pure Romance, because this opportunity, these products, they're above and beyond any other any other company. The compensation plan we have, we're spoiled rotten. And I couldn't imagine working for someone else who doesn't give us all these bonuses and all of these trips and all of these different incentives just for doing your job. I mean, you can't ask for anything better.
I love it. Love it. So, Sabrina, could you share a little bit? You mentioned you're on President's Club. Could you talk about some of our leadership opportunities with Pure Romance?
Absolutely. I think that even if you have one girl on your team, that you're considered a leader of Pure Romance, because you are helping other women, even if it's one or if it's 100 or 1,000, you are making a difference in someone else's life. So the leadership that Pure Romance offers for leadership development is huge. We have our President's Club, our board of directors, senior board, all the above, to really help give us the background knowledge. We get the in and outs of all the different products. We get updates. We get a whole bunch of different background information that we get to experience firsthand. And then when they launch something new and there's people who have questions, we're the go-to girls. We are the front runners for Pure Romance, and we represent Pure Romance 24/7, 365. And that's an amazing feeling when they put their trust in you. So there's a different leadership there. We also have different leadership depending on what region you live in. There's Do Life Different training that's going on right now, 2.0, and there's leadership classes for you as well. So if you're a senior consultant, you get to go to different classes that are a little bit more advanced, and you get to be taken seriously in this business, that you are helping people and you can really make a difference in people's lives.
So if someone out there's listening and they're like, okay, I'm ready to jump on board, get started with Pure Romance, what do you recommend that they do?
I recommend, when they're talking to whoever their sponsor and mentor is going to be, to talk about the best thing possible that could happen to them, whether they can afford a trip to Disney for their family, pay off their mortgage, buy a new car, have another child, anything like that. That's going to be the motivating drive. And if it costs $143 to start that, that's completely well worth it to me. So you can buy a starter kit, whatever budget you're at right now, it's going to work for you, and you're going to just hit the ground running. Don't stop. Keep learning everything. Just be a sponge. And that's exactly how I have gotten to where I am, and I continue. If I stop right now, I'm not going to go any higher, and that's not my intention. I just want to get to the top as quickly as possible.
Well, could you share what one of your dreams is?
My plan, it's not even a dream, it's my plan. My boyfriend and I, we are buying a house in hopefully May of 2016, and we're going to be homeowners for the first time. So that is a huge plan, dream, goal, to be a homeowner. And then to be retired at 40, that's another one. I want. That's a dream, to be retired at 40 as well.
At the rate you're going, you'll probably get there by 35.
Yeah, that's the plan. There we go.
So if someone out there is listening and they're like, I want more information about Pure Romance, I'm not sure. Maybe they have a question of, what do you recommend if someone out there is listening and they're like, I want to do this, but I don't have enough money? What would you recommend?
For me, the girls who are just starting out and they're getting information about Pure Romance, there are a couple things that they could do. They could sell party squares. I love party squares because it gives your friends an opportunity to help support you and invest in your business, but they also get a chance to get some free product from the raffle that you're doing. Party squares is huge. Also, you could do different ways to earn your kit by holding your own launch party, by selling 25 coochies or something like that. I'm sure there's some consultants who offer that opportunity as well. So there's different things. For me, when I first started, I just saved $20 from every paycheck because I wanted to buy my kit and I wanted to buy extras to go with it. And I knew it was a business investment. So I saved $20 from every paycheck, and it took me a couple weeks, obviously, to get started, but it was worth it because I didn't have to put myself into debt for it. And that's what's something that's really, really huge. If you're trying to get out of debt, you can start saving now. And right now there's an amazing kit sale, so you can save a ton of money. And I think that would be the smartest decision, is to jump on a kit sale when they do those. It's like Christmas.
So if someone, and I agree with you, kit sale all the way. Oh my gosh, they're amazing, the deals right now. If someone out there is going, okay, money's not an issue, I'd like to get started, but I'm afraid I don't have the time. You're a great example of this. Could you share? Could you share?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought I didn't have the time either. And I really sat down and looked at my calendar. And that's what I do with some of the girls on my team, is I sit down and I plan 2 months, 60 days worth, and see what nights I have available. Even if you have 2 nights in a month available to do a party, you're going to make $400, $450 in those 2 nights. I would think that would be worth the $143 investment right now.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So it sounds like there's all kinds of support, whether it's you need help earning the money, you have great ideas for that. If you need help with time management, you have some great ideas for that. And then another question I have is, what if someone says, I'm afraid of what my family or friends might think? What would you say to them?
For me, I tell everyone that I help women with relationships with themselves and with their significant other and their family. And with Pure Romance, we not only provide financial freedom, which is a huge reason why the divorce rate is as high as it is, and also sexual health information about their bodies and to help support their sexuality. It's another reason why the divorce rate is very high as well. So when you have this opportunity that gets to help with both, I think that that's extremely amazing. So when I tell my family, when I told my family I was getting started, they were extremely supportive. They had parties for me. They were very successful. And then I have some girls on my team whose family does not support it, or they have to tell them that it's just bath and beauty and we just do, girl time parties, spa parties. And I think that we are just helping women with their all over lives, between the money, between the product. We have an amazing package deal that we get to offer these women daily that can really significantly change their lives and make their lives better enriched by the products, more comfortable sex, which is huge nowadays. I've been hearing crazy stories about women who have painful sex, or they don't have any sex, or they don't have a significant other with communication problems, things like that we get to help address, we get to help encourage, we get to help all that on a different level. So when I explain to them that I'm not only doing those kind of parties, I'm actually helping women on a daily basis, and I'm getting to meet new women every day and help them with their problems. It's kind of like I'm a counselor, except I have a cheaper rate than counselors do. Really, it's a good deal. But for me, I think that that saying that I'm a sexual health educator is huge, to be able to have that title behind my name, and I'm very proud of it. And if they're going to support you, if they love you, they're going to support you. If they see you happy and that you're not just throwing in money, you're going to be making money. It's an investment, but you're going to be making money. You can't say no to that.
It sounds like you make a difference in women's lives, both personally and professionally. That is so awesome. And as we get ready to end, I greatly appreciate your time tonight. Could you share one of your most memorable moments with Pure Romance?
I have two. I have to
Oh,
share.
good.
My first one was walking the stage. That was at the 2012 national training, and it was amazing to hear your name being called on the loudspeaker. It was huge. And then also, I would say my board breaking, but my most incredible experience was holding my boards this year for the first time for my one daughter. Her name's Alexis. She broke through her board, and I held it for her. And I get chills thinking about it because that was the first board I ever held. And it really is a completely emotional, completely undeniably incredible experience. And to be able to have that opportunity is absolutely amazing.
Oh my gosh. That gives me chills thinking about it.
I know.
The board breaking is, yes, I agree. It's so memorable.
Yes.
So thank you. I greatly appreciate your time and sharing with us tonight. And if anybody's on the call, if they'd like to connect with Sabrina, what's the best way to connect with you?
You can either find me on Facebook, Sabrina Rodriguez. It's just my face, so that's really easy. Or you can email me, pr@sabrinarr@gmail.com.
Oh, great. Well, thank you so much. And thank you to our listeners for hanging out with us tonight. And so thank you. Have a great Monday night, everyone.
Thank you, Patty.
Thanks, Sabrina.